Welcome Libra, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your May general reading. I recently posted a May new moon reading which was specific to the solar eclipse of the 30th of April, in which the sun and moon in Taurus are conjuncting Uranus, which is also in Taurus, which is, as part of the solar eclipse, is urging us to really take advantage of our present opportunities to move into the future. There will be a lunar eclipse in May, and I will do a reading for that, but that will function as the second half of May. The new moon reading functioned as the first half of May. This is general, but I am feeling that energy of the solar eclipse, which is encouraging us to make gentle, pleasurable, creative, even innovative changes to our own selves, our own lives, and in our external environments. So this is a time when things that ordinarily would be much too challenging for us to want to change would take us way outside of our comfort zones. We are actually encouraged by the intuitive illumination that Uranus is bringing to this new moon energy in Taurus. If you enjoy this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I thank all of you who have done so and continue to do so. So Libra, I'm going to get started with your overall energy, which is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is indicating a time of rapid movement, Libra. This is when the efforts, the communication, the news that you're receiving, the information that you're looking for is really coming at you, and as you are engaged in a full-on concerted discourse with others. Efforts towards a goal are moving rapidly, and the beauty of the Eight of Wands is that naturally you are able to achieve, learn, find out, and communicate much more valuable and aligned information in concert with others in a way that impacts your community or your area of concern much more deliberately. So this is considered a very successful card. Eights are the number of success and balance as we build our material prospects and resources. In the beginning of May, we have the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the World card. You are definitely in a mode of collaboration. The Queen of Swords indicates your ability to strategize and orchestrate this tremendous information and communication that you are involved in. I see this as actually facilitating a debate, a discussion, an argument, but certainly a dialogue in which you are collaborating and directing others to create something of excellence and beauty, to elevate and grow the services or products that you are about creating. The World card indicates that you are being rewarded for completing a cycle of achievement in which you have gone through all the steps on a journey and have now entered into a place where you have finished, completed, achieved your goal, and are now ready to step through a new portal to a new level. Ready, you're poised to begin a new journey. Part of what you may be collaborating about is the next step as you move through the successful completion, the cycle ending. In the middle of May, we have the Devil card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So we've got two threes, very auspicious. The Devil card is really reminding you of patterns and choices that you once understood as being your obligation. So the expectation of others, the needs of others that has driven your activity, your caretaking, your management of a project or a community has is now you are now aware of the truth of the situation, that this in fact has been a choice. This has been a choice that we've been groomed to make. This is the way we come into the world, understanding our role and our obligation to others. You're now recognizing that you can choose this path, or you can choose to prioritize your needs and your requirements, so that when you are, as you complete and invest yourself into your work and your effort, you are actually making sure that your needs are met and that others have the same expectation to cooperate and work with you in order to meet the needs of all involved. So there is no sacrificing of needs, taking the easy path, or falling back on patterns of feeling ignored, guilty, tempted to engage in dangerous behavior as a reward for doing something that is not in alignment with your own best good. So the devil represents a whole range of patterns and temptations that are the result of our not taking responsibility for ourselves, and instead taking responsibility for others at the exclusion of ourselves. The Five of Pentacles is definitely about you learning more deeply that the sense that you may often have had, or you do have in May, Libra, where you feel quite inadequate to a task. Maybe you felt inadequate to the task of taking care of others and always struggled under the yoke of guilt, or not feeling good enough, not feeling that you know enough. And instead, or conversely, choosing to take responsibility for your own path, wanting to strike out, but also, again, not feeling that you know enough, you have enough education, you have the resources necessary. And essentially, the belief in self is still somewhat insecure. And this is indicating that all you have to do is ask for help. In fact, the collaboration card, the Three of Pentacles right above it, is saying the remedy to the sense of being outside, of being beyond a community that you might have sought help from in the past, and you may feel guilty or that it's not fair to get help from a community or a group that you may feel that you've abandoned or you want to move away from. Instead, this card is saying, ask for the help you need. You are poised and ready to move in a new direction. You are moving from a solid base of knowing what you want and who you are, some area of expertise, moving out to expand what you know, what you've grown, what you've learned, and you are testing the waters. And as you test the waters, it is natural sometimes for our insecurities to come up, but it is also natural for you to wait for the results of this new opportunity you're exploring. This is a card of setting your ships asail and really taking back that confidence that you gain when you work with others, so that you're constantly gathering information, not only from what it is that you're sharing in a particular project or community or effort that you're involved in, but you're also learning from the people that you are in collaboration with, who bring other different fresh skills and perspective. And that is part of what you're expanding towards. building something new on the basis of a collaboration, the confidence that that brings. And towards the end of May, you have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So you are really manifesting, Libra, this mastery of your resources. And it's really making sense along this column where the Queen of Swords, who is managing this information, this realization, this truth that your needs, your desires are priorities. You are choosing those priorities now on the basis of your ability and your experience, excuse me, manifesting the resources at your disposal. And I'm really hoping that you've been able to hear me, because I realized that my microphone had dropped down. So you are, in fact, an experienced manifester. You have built wealth. You have built comfort, stability, and security, and you are on the path. That is your focus now, as you've rejected this obligation to fulfill the needs of others at the cost to yourself. That is your target and your goal. And you're doing that in a way that is trying to show you the many gifts and skills that you have taken for granted. So you are so capable at the level of mastering resources, building abundance and wealth, and you're also supremely capable of recognizing the needs in others and ministering to those needs through an exposure of your own vulnerability, as you have explored the ways in which you have chosen to choose the safety, the care of others over yourself, having pulled through and understood that by prioritizing your own needs, you're in an even better position to empathize with others who have been in your position. This is you attracting those who are seeking out your advisement, and you are moving ever more fully towards an appreciation of the beautiful cups that are creating a foundation, a cultural, spiritual foundation of generosity and fulfillment, and merging, helping that part of you that expects to see concrete material evidence of your efforts, as recognizing the tremendous resources that you already have earned and gained. And this is helping to build this material wealth, this abundance, on the basis of a spiritual foundation. I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles at the middle of your reading with the Strength card and with the Two of Cups. You are growing in your capacity to connect more and more deeply with your higher self. There may be a significant relationship in your life in May that is supporting your ability to connect deeply with a person, in many cases based on this deep self-knowledge that you are gaining at this time, aided by all of the work that you have been doing to face your demons, literally, those unconscious behavioral patterns and actions that have not produced the success, the progress, or even served your needs in the way that you now understand you deserve. This is also all of your relationships benefiting from this greater relationship to your higher self. And there's the Caduceus, a version of the Caduceus, which talks about the healing of this process of self-knowledge, which aids our ability to connect with others and with those things that we deeply desire as we come into fuller alignment with who we are, our authentic selves. The Strength card is also amplifying the fact that you have been through some very challenging times, Libra, in particular because of your focus on relationship and harmony. You have been sensitive to the requests for help from others by always ministering to those needs, supporting the needs of others without a real concern that that support be matched or received back. You have gained an emotional maturity so that you understand that by helping others, by recognizing their needs, you are actually maturing and understanding that your rewards will come. Your rewards are there. Your rewards are embedded in the ability to be vulnerable, to recognize vulnerability, and to mend that, so that you are coming through this period having grown with a fuller heart, a greater heart that can hold the contradictions of our relationships in place. I'm going to finish off this reading, Libra, with an oracle card from the language of flowers in the Crystal Oracle, and ask again if you would like to like and subscribe to my channel. I have really enjoyed the tremendous comments that I have received from all of you, and thank you so much. I pulled the nasturtium. The key word is grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. I'm going to leave it here, Libra. I thank you for your time and attention. Until next time, Namaste.